Hello from Utah. Today we're going to do a few stretches that you can do when you're traveling and you want to get out of the car and you want to open up those hips that have been in flexion for a long drive, or you could do this at work if you've been seated for a while. The first is to take your right hand to your right foot, so same hand to same foot, and hold on to that foot. If you cannot reach, you can always use a towel or something else to grab that foot. And then you can work on balance at the same time, but if that drives you crazy, you can just hold on to something. So you can pull your ribs down, pull your pubic bone up. That's gonna protect your low back so that you're using your abs and your low back doesn't get more inwardly sway. You notice I've got my ankle safely in neutral. I'm not letting it sickle out like you would sprain an ankle. So I'm mindful of my ankle, and I've got this nice shoulder stretch. So the pelvis is level, and I'm opening up this quadricep. There's 4 quadriceps. I'm opening up the one that crosses the hip and the knee, and I'm also working on balance. But like I said, you don't have to. You can hold on to something if you're at a rest stop or if you're beside your desk, you can hold on to something. All right, we're gonna let that down. That hip's already feeling more open, love it. And the other one, I always like to spiral that arm back just because it's like a little bonus stretch for that shoulder mobility. And then you take the other side, you're holding on to that foot. You've got this little chest and shoulder opening. You're pulling your ribs down, you're pulling your pubic bone up, and ideally your thighs are parallel, but you're just doing the best you can. You're gonna be mindful of that ankle so that you don't contribute to the laxity that's in the lateral ankle, how most people sprain their ankle is to the side inversion. You're gonna keep that ankle neutral. So I've got this pubic bone up, ribs down, hips level, so you see my waistband is level to the floor. Ideally my knee's not out here. I've got it thighs parallel, and I can use it to work on my balance at the same time. I can feel my ankle stabilizers contracting right now to keep me balanced. So we're opening up the quadricep and that psoas. We're going to take in the chest and the shoulder, drop the breath low so you get a little extra bonus stretch from just getting blood oxygen to the diaphragm, working the diaphragm. So take another inhale and exhale, let that go. Another easy stretch you can do at a rest stop is the half moon, one of my favorite stretches. You lift up and over to the side. And you can do that stretch at a rest stop, and you can also put that foot over to add a little bonus. But if you're self-conscious about stretching, then you can just leave the feet how they are, or if that compromises your balance too much. A neat little thing you can do with this half moon is to rotate the spine forward. Is going to get more of that back muscle, that QL. Rotating up is going to get more of those obliques. It's all good. It's all good for your shoulder, your back, for waking up. This is really good too if you're getting sleepy when you're driving. You pull over, take some of these nice stretches and wake back up. And let's go to the other side. Half moon. I'm going to show the first basic, which is feet underneath the hips. Inhale like you're pulling your arm out of your pelvis, your spine out of your pelvis. The bonus add-on is to put that left foot over, then you get that whole lateral line, and just enjoy that stretch. Again, you can rotate towards the floor, get that low back, that QL, which is a nemesis in back pain, so most people can benefit from using that rotation. And also you can rotate towards the sky. Mindful of your neck. If that hurts you to look up, then just look straight ahead, or you can look down. You notice I've still got my shoulder blades down the back when I'm stretching, and I'm expanding all this entire side. And we're going to take another inhale, and on the exhale, and another easy stretch you can do at the rest stop is just to interlace your fingers. Press your palms together if you can, like you have a little acorn between your palms, and then lift up. Now what I like about this is it's a shoulder and a chest stretch. What you want to be mindful of is the compensatory motion of the head to drive forward, because the body thinks it wants to do a high level of this, so it pokes the head forward to feel more like a challenge, but you really want to keep that ear in line with the shoulder and practice good posture while you're doing these wonderful stretches. So we're going to hold this for 3, 2, and then 1. Now let's do one more, because those little calves, they need attention. Just gonna put the right foot forward, and you can lean into that thigh, and you can root down through the left heel and push. So this doesn't look too crazy if you're a little concerned about doing stretches at a rest stop or at your desk. I'll show you from the side. Heel back, Keep that heel pressing back. You can also drop your heel off a curb. That's another nice way to stretch the calf. That's the densest muscle in the body per square inch, so it really benefits from frequent stretching, but nothing strainful, never feel any tearing sensation. You want to be gentle with your stretching and not bring a type A attitude and overdo it. I'd rather us decrease the intensity of a stretch and be safe and not rip anything than overdo it. Left knee forward, right heel back. So I'm just gonna show you how I'm squaring my hips. And I'm opening up that front hip too, and it feels so good. And I'm getting a little blood flow in there. Pressing back through the heel. These are just nice, easy stretches you can do. Work break. This is also good if you're driving or if you're at the desk and your eyes have been only at one distance for a long time. This is also exercise for your eyes. You can look beyond the normal distance you've been driving or the normal distance you've been looking at your computer, and shift the awareness of those eyes and make them trace something far away, because the eyes have muscles in them too, and we need to keep those healthy. So let's take another inhale, and thank you so much for joining me for some stretches you can do while traveling on the road at a rest stop or at your desk. Thank you so much. Have a great day.